I've invested in my body. I have a $150,000 body.
Damn.
I have everything that you could possibly ask for as
You got nothing. Nothing.
far as brains, beauty, ambition.
Stay humble.
And just to be clear, what's a $150,000 body?
4 BBLs, 2 breast augmentations, Botox, lip injections,
Get your money
and then I
back.
had the fat buckle removed out of my
You got
cheeks.
gypped.
Damn.
And how young are you?
28.
What age do you want to get married?
I don't necessarily have a time restraint on myself. I feel like God's gonna make me cross paths with my future husband when that time is right.
And how convinced are you that a man is attracted to an ambitious boss babe or a nice, compliant, beautiful girl that doesn't give him headaches? What do you think most men like that would prefer?
I'm not looking for what most men or most
Well, you
women
should
are
be, because you
looking
want
like.
that kind of guy. So you should
What do you
be.
mean? No, I'm looking
So
for
I'm
like
asking-
that 1 in a million.
You lost.
Where you're looking at like, power couples, Jay-Z, Beyonce.
So that guy, how much is he worth?
100 million.
Okay, so that guy that's worth $100 million,
Yeah.
what do you think that guy wants?
I think they want
what
me.
he
They're
thinks.
constantly pursuing me. What do you mean?
Why aren't you married to one yet, though?
Because I don't want to be married to one
You a
yet.
liar. She lied.
You do realize there might be people in the comments calling you absolutely delusional right now.
That's
Do you
fine.
realize that?
I don't care what they have to say.
You know what's crazy? This actually made me think about Patrice O'Neal. That was something he had a clip when he was saying what he said. He said, a lot of American women, and this is why a lot of guys go overseas and stuff like that. A lot of American women or women in the West in general don't want to sell you what you're looking to buy. They want you to buy what they're selling. If you really think about what that says, it's true, and we just seen it. He's trying to tell her that those type of men of that caliber, of that status, of those means, are looking for a specific type of woman. And he was trying to tell her in a nice way, but she wasn't picking up what he was trying to put down. And you don't fit that narrative. You don't match that criteria. He's trying to let her down easy. And then he had to even take it a step further. He said, listen, do you realize he took it off of him and placed it on the chat or the comments, that most of those people in the comments would consider you to be delusional, because the proof is in the pudding. She just said all of this stuff that didn't make no sense, and it don't amount to a hill of beans like the old people say, right? She says that she got $150,000 invested into her body, and that she's 27 or 28 years old. By the way, she don't look a day older than 40. It's sad, man. A lot of these women just don't have a clue, bro. I can't say I feel sorry for her, because you got people telling you that this course of action is probably not going to land you the guy you want. But hey, keep on living in la la land. What do I know?
Here are 5 up things that guys do that girls low-key like.
5?
When he's mean to the world but nice to her.
I love that. I love that.
That's a fact,
Level,
though.
women like it when a guy is rude to everyone or doesn't really smile with anyone, but when it comes to her, he's all sweet and smiley.
But we hated everyone else even more.
There's a reason for that too, though. It's all
Now he
selfish.
knows it actually means something. Because if he was just nice to everyone, it wouldn't be worthwhile. Number 2 is when he's narcissistic. A guy who's self-centered is in many ways attractive. Because the thing about a guy who has a healthy dose of narcissism is that he never doubts himself.
That's
This is
crazy.
a very attractive quality that
They
most
call you
women
that after y'all break up, though. That's
Third one
crazy.
is argumentative. Girls don't like it when their guy is a passive little bitch. If something's wrong, she wants you to stand up for yourself and her. Number 4 is having a capacity for violence. Now let me explain. Now,
Yeah,
this
that's a
is when
fact.
Girls want a guy who gets into fights 24/7, but she has to know that you could f someone up if they stepped out of line. Alright, last one. Hear me out. Ruthlessness gets the job done. At the end of the day, people respect results, not just intentions. Many girls find it sexy when their guy's on the phone negotiating or criticizing his employees for fucking up. Not in a rude way, but a good leader has to make tough decisions. In conclusion, you have to understand this.
Understand what?
A woman would much rather be with a winner than a guy who's nice and tries his best, but ultimately loses. Mainstream dating advice and media won't tell you this, but I will. Let me know if these are valid below and follow for more.
No.
So I don't remember every single one of her points, but I remember the narcissistic one, right? That one there is so true, because the narcissistic guys are the guys that's going to put themselves first. They're going to try to control the woman and make sure that she's on his program and shit like that. So yeah, they like that. But the problem is, now that we're in this social media realm, bro, as soon as the relationship goes south, then she's running to the internet to tell the world how narcissistic he is, when in the beginning that was a trait that actually made him attractive to the woman to begin with. I think her first point was that he's not as nice to people as most people are. I think she means nice to women. Like if you out to eat and the bartender or the waiter is a attractive woman, you ain't all teeth with the girl and flirting with her and all that kind of stuff. She wants you to be more stern with her and more short with her. That kind of stuff turn them on because they feel like they got your ass. I think that's what that is. Another one she said is that they want a man that's basically in a position of power, a man that's producing some stuff, a guy that got some tangibles, right? Because it's one thing to talk about it, but it's another thing to be about it, bro. Man, I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. It's been times when I've seen, you know, my girl looking at me after I done did something. I'm like, yeah, that's how I know that shit for real, bro. All of a sudden you wondering why your girl want to come jump on you after you done close the damn deal, bro. They like to see a man taking care of business, bro. Even if it's not your lady, it could be a girl who potentially wants you. You could be talking business and you'll see her looking at you like, oh shit, man, shawty want me. That's her form of choosing. I'm telling you, bro, women like a man. I'm gonna tell you this way. If you go to a job and you put two guys side by side, but they both look the same, but one is in charge of the other guy, she going with the guy that bosses the other guy around, bro. If everything else is the same, she don't want the worker, she wants the boss. It's really that simple.
I'll make 77 cents on the dollar for what men make. So if women don't make less than men?
No.
Hell no.
They do, but they don't.
Actually, if you start looking at the numbers, Rachel, there are lots of reasons for that.
Oh, wait. No.
Well,
Don't
first
tell
of
me
all,
the reasons. Do women make less than
No.
men for doing the same work?
No, because...
Wow.
Well,
Okay.
Well, for example, men work an average of 44 hours a week. Women work 41 hours a week. Men go into professions like engineering, science, and math that earn more. Women want more
Listen,
flexibility.
this is not a math is hard.
No. Yes, it is, actually.
No, it isn't.
Well, you have to
No,
look-
listen.
All right, let Rachel frame it though the way
Rachel,
Right now, women are making 77 cents on the dollar for what men are making. So
But that's
if
not
it-
true.
So,
If so,
let Rachel make her point.
every greedy businessman in America would hire only women, save 25%. And I love how passionate you are. I wish you were as right about what you're saying as you are passionate about it. I really do. For example, may I share one fact with you? When you look at, for example, single women working in America today between the ages of, I think, 40 and 64, who makes more? Men or women, on average? Men make $40,000 a year. Women make 47. When you take out the marriage factor, look at some economics. My point here is that we're manufacturing a political crisis.
Man, listen, dog. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't know all women in the world, but I can definitely say this, man. Most of the jobs that I've had over the years, man, the men were more hardworking. It is what it is. I'm sorry. You know, I ain't gonna name drop nobody, because if this gets back to certain people, I just don't want to deal with it. But man, I used to work at the seafood restaurant down in the close to the French Quarter, and it was not uncommon for the men to work doubles after doubles after doubles. And we were picking up shifts. And most of the time, the people who were giving up the shifts were the women. And then close to the first, let's say the 27th of the month, all the way through the 6th of the next month. From the 27th all the way to the 6th of the next month. That's the time they trying to scramble to pick up shifts to pay their rent, because they done squandered their money away bullshitting on drinks and food, all kind of clothes and stuff like that. You gave up all your shifts between the 7th and the 25th of the month, and now you trying to play catch up. Meantime, the men, we done already got these fat checks because we've been working these doubles that we got from y'all, because y'all didn't want to work them. You always got some problem. You got a phone call from the school and got to pick up your kid. You got lady issues, whatever it is, man. On average, we was just putting in more hours in there, man. And there was a reason why we heard women saying, man, my check wasn't my check was trash, $700. Meantime, me and the other dudes, our check sitting nice, because we got 50 hours, 55 hours on our check. It's really that simple. We doing the same job, but who's making the most money? The people who are clocking in the most hours. It's that simple, bro. Like, if they really, really try to spin a narrative like that restaurant was underpaying women, all we would have to do is just go through the hours, and it would be quickly solved. Seriously.
Let's be realistic, Samuel. It's about value.
Yeah, and your value is low.
Oh, wow. And how do you know that? You're not
Because
sure.
you're 5'4" and 200 pounds.
These clips never get old, I swear.
Okay.
And 37 years old with 2 kids.
That's very bad.
That's how I know. In Kentucky.
Okay. That's your opinion.
It's not my opinion.
You never seen my body before, so you.
I don't have to see your body. I know you're 5'4" and almost 200 pounds with 2 kids in Kentucky.
How you doing?
And I see your picture.
You just say.
And I'm listening to how you talk. And I'm listening to your energy. I'm listening to your tone. I'm listening to your relationships. See, what it is, you ladies don't like when somebody is just direct with you. Honest. I got no dog in this fight. I had a woman on here earlier and I told her she was absolutely gorgeous.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't trying to screw you. You ain't giving me no money. What am I getting out of this?
Nothing.
So why do I have to lie? And let's just get right to the absolute core of it.
Mm-hmm.
Are you attracting higher value men?
Am I attracting higher value men?
Yes.
Yes, I am.
We do not care.
For marriage.
Okay, repeat that one more time.
Are you attracting them for marriage?
No.
Say, you know what's crazy though? I think most men, right? Let's just say you a guy and you're not having the best luck with the ladies. You got a lot going for you, but you missing one piece of the puzzle that's going to put it all together. It's going to bring it home, right? And let's say a really attractive woman tells you exactly what's wrong. Are you going to sit up there and argue with her and be like, nah, I don't think that's what it is? If the girl is telling you that basically you come off like a biatch and a beta and you need to develop an edge, some swag, some charisma, and you telling her, nah, I don't think that's what it is. I don't think that's what it is. That's what we sit up here and watch these women do all the time when they was calling up to Kevin Samuels. They call up to them other shows where the people are, you know, basically trying to match them with somebody or help them develop into someone who can attract the person they want, and they don't want to hear it. I don't see a lot of men doing that, man. Whenever Kevin Samuels would get on the brothers, man, they'll be like, you right, I should. Kevin tell him flat out, bro, you make $25,000 a year and you worried about dating? Brother, you need to go and work minimum 60 hours a week. He was telling the men that, and most of the time they was receptive. They listened. You know, it's a shame that he passed too soon because we never got a chance to see these callers call back in to see, you know, to check back in to see what progress they made. But at the same time, bro, men are better followers. I would say that. Coachable. You know what I'm saying? You give us a mission, we're going to go complete it. That's all I'm saying.
I don't care what you don't want to do. I didn't want you to cheat on me, but you did.
You constantly saying cheating. But why was I cheating? Why wasn't I with you?
It don't even matter no more. Why
because you wasn't there. You act like you do not want a family. You act like you don't want to get married. All you want to do is shower me with money, cars, and stuff like that. I want kids. I want a family. I want love. And we're going to have that. And we're going to have that.
You're the one who's the
Mario is out the question. He's out the question.
Mario's child is in your stomach. What are you talking about?
And you're going to take care of it.
I'm not taking care of it.
Why? Why can't you take care of it?
That's not my kid. Why am I taking care of that? I did not.
These are paid actors.
You can't take care of the child. Why don't you want to take care of it?
Because he's not mine. He or she is not mine.
It's a boy. It's a boy.
That's cool. It's
Junior.
Boy.
Junior.
Yeah, Mario Junior.
No, we're gonna call him Dwayne Junior.
Junior. Can you go in the car, please?
Look, I'm not trying to hear that. I'm not trying to hear that. We need to go in the house. We can you got me arguing outside with these families.
Go in the car then.
You see what I'm saying? You got me doing all this ghetto mess.
Bruh.
Ghetto mess.
You cheated on me with my homeboy. We've been cool since 7th grade. We done all went to homecoming.
Oh, you ain't mad at your homeboy.
You decided to have a kid with. Not even a stranger though, my homeboy.
Both of these people messed over
all
you.
All you do is send me money, buy me this, buy me that.
But that's what everyone wants. What are you complaining for?
Because
like,
I want kids. I want
and you're about to have a kid. So go in the car and go be with the man that you about to have a kid with.
We're going to have this family. I don't have nothing else.
Can you please stop walking? Can you just turn around? Turn around and go in the car.
No, we're going to get
in the house.
You're
about to have a child with my homeboy. I don't want nothing to do with you. Go get in the car. Delete my number. Block me. I'm not having a baby. You're going to have the baby with Mario.
Let's talk about that.
Bruh.
Let's talk about that.
I'm not talking about nothing with you. Just get in the car.
Let's talk about the reason why you can't have kids.
Oh my goodness. So you gonna have kids with somebody else? We could have adopted.
I brought up adoption. Did I not? I brought up adoption.
Okay, and I told you I wanted to wait, and you decided to rush and go have a kid with my home.
Now.
Oh my God. All right, can you go get in the car now?
I'm not getting any younger.
Can you get in the car now, please?
I'm not
I
getting in
have
the
nothing
car.
else
We're
to
getting in the
say to
house. We're getting in the
Go
house.
to the car, please.
No,
I don't
you're
want nothing to
constantly
do
talking
with
about
you.
go this, go that. No, we're going in the house and we're going to talk about this. And we're
Is
going
this
to
so
be a
hard?
family.
There's no
you're
more
being
there's
delusional.
no
You're being crazy.
I don't want to hear nothing else.
Why are you
Please,
acting
the
like
neighbors
this?
is
Why are you
looking-
acting like this?
You
I
looking
don't care about
crazy
the
in the
neighbors.
neighborhood. Please
Because
just
we're
go
gonna
get in
have
your
a
car. I
family,
don't want
and
nothing to do
they're
with
gonna
you.
know we're gonna have a family.
Hey, man. So look, obviously this is more than likely a skit, but here's the thing. People are going through this in real life. The problem is most of the dudes don't know nothing about it. The women are having internal dialogues, having this conversation in their own mind, justifying it. Okay, I got pregnant for another man. I got this guy right here who's a provider, who buys me things, this, that, and the third. But you know what? I'm pregnant anyway. He ain't finna be able to do nothing for the baby, so I might as well pin it on a dude that's already committed to me. And that's why you get statistics like they say 1 out of 3 men are raising a kid that doesn't belong to them. Right? You get that kind of stuff. At least in this skit, they're showing you what could possibly happen if the man found out. And that's how I know it's a skit for Sue, because I feel like it's not hostile enough, man. I feel like the woman would be even more delusional than she is, screaming, hollering. There was no crying, no snot running out of nose, because women gonna turn that on when they really trying to convince you, when they really lying and it's a real situation. He ain't trying to knock her head off her shoulder. I mean, that's how you know this ain't real. But fellas, trust me, these women is getting pregnant and they knowing that the baby not you, because these women, they know, they got that calculator app that shows them when they're ovulating. Their body tells them when they're ovulating. These women know if they ain't gave their boyfriend no coochie in 2 weeks, but they just hit Jamal, more than likely that baby for Jamal, especially at the right time. They know that, so they go home and contemplate pinning the baby on their baby on the person that they living with. Y'all better be careful out here, bro.
You think messaging another girl is considered cheating?
Hell yeah.
For a man?
Yeah.
So I would have to compare it to a woman doing the same thing, and let's see if it's the same, right? A woman, she has a man and she's messaging a guy.
Right.
That is 100% treason. That's cheating. Right?
Yeah.
The reason why it's cheating is because women have the ability of choice, because you have a whole lot of options. So since you have the ability of choice, because you have a whole lot of options, that means that you disqualified a whole lot of other people and you chose the message back Tyrone.
Who cares about you?
So you cheated because something about Tyrone made you message him back.
Just tell him he could call on Tyrone.
Now, men, on the other hand, we shoot darts because guess what? We're the ones messaging females, usually.
Yeah.
Men, we don't have those many options, right? We kind of take what we can get. We're as faithful as our option. So think about it. So since we kind of take what we can get, we don't have that emotional investment off the front end.
Yeah.
On the other hand, you don't take what you can get because you already disqualified a lot of but you chose Tyrone. So that means that you have a more emotional investment right off the front. So that means that
what is it about Tyrone?
Man, you know what's crazy? I very rarely disagree with that dude. But this one here, I gotta call a spade, right? Here's the thing. Whether it is you shooting darts or whether it is you're just going through the potential people who want to get at you and you say, okay, cool, this the guy that I'm going to give some attention to. Either way it go is wrong, and I'm going to tell you why. You see, it's all about the intent. The intent for the dude shooting the dart is to throw enough until something sticks. And in his heart, he trying to stick something. He trying to go and stick his Pennsylvania in some Virginia. He wrong. It is what it is. He's wrong. It don't matter that it's harder for him to get what he's looking for. At the end of the day, if the end result is that he finds what he's looking for and he achieves his goal, he wrong. Okay, I don't care if the woman got 100 dudes that she could potentially get with because they done DM'd her, but then she go and get with Tyrone, or she messages Tyrone. It doesn't matter. The intent is still the same. She is about to give this man some attention that she should not be giving him, and if it goes further, he gonna stick that Pennsylvania in it. It is what it is. Both are wrong. I don't agree with that take, man, because both people know that is wrong. Yo, girl, if you find that unicorn of a woman, the one that's perfect, she is 1 in a million, especially out here in America. She catch you DMing multiple women. You think she's going for that, bro? You found a unicorn, bro. She don't even have a social media. You just left your phone open one day and she's seeing that you talking to 100 people. You found the one girl on earth that don't have an Instagram, TikTok, Snapchat, Facebook, Twitter, none of that. You sound. Hey man, I'm just saying, bro.